Alright, well, last round didn't do so hot. We lost to Mono Black Control, which is, it's a tough match, and we made a couple fatal errors in Game 2. But that's okay, because we have one more round to play to try to win back our play points, and hopefully we get paired against something sweet, and we can pull it out. Either way, still super happy to be playing this. This is why Magic Online is a great tool to play Magic, because sometimes you just get to do cool stuff, and that's sweet. I mean, there's nowhere that I know of that I can go in person and in paper and play this format. It would be great to have that option. It's not always. I do have some friends that also played a lot during this this era, so maybe I could talk some of my friends into building something of a gauntlet like that. Either way, I think we're going to keep this hand as we can snap off a turn 1 Careful Study into discard Wonder and Whirlworm into Wild Mongrel. So we'll keep, and let's see what we're paired against. Again, we haven't won a die roll either, which being on the play with Blue-Gray Madness is quite a bit better than being on the draw for obvious reasons. Just getting your Madness engine online, pretty good. Forgotten Cave. So is this perhaps Goblin Bidding, maybe? I don't know. What else had red in it? Bidding's the only deck. Slide. Oh, yeah, Cycling Land. Makes sense. So maybe this is the slide matchup. I don't want to say for certain because I did before and I was way off. Cool match, so we'll see. I think we're still on the same game plan. Alright, so we pitch this and that. And then we just pass. Draw 2 unsummons. Not great in this matchup. Yep. Here it comes. Lightning Rift. Gonna make our Wild Mongrel a little bit more vulnerable, but I think we still jam. And we could pitch like Second Wonder to it if we want to. If they do cycle something here and try to shoot it. Or we'd pitch on summons to it, probably. Okay, so there's the Exalted Angel. I think we just attack right into it with no regard. And then if they flip it, we can unsummon it. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, they know they can't trade, so they're taking the damage. And then I think we just pass. If they go to Lightning Rift the Mongrel, we could discard another Roar of the Worm to save it. And if they tap out just to cast Astral Slide, we're happy with that too for now. Alright, there is the slide. Unfortunately, we do not have any circular logic, so that'll play. Don't think he attacks, yeah, because he doesn't want to get ambushed by Root Walla. And end step, do we do anything? I guess not. Aquamoeba is a pretty good blocker. Just swing. We're flying over with Wonder, which I forgot about the first time around. I think he's figuring that out right now. I think we gotta play something here, though. Aquamoeba actually very good because it dodges Lightning Rift pretty well. Alright. Well, they can't pay the 1. They could slide their Exalted Angel back in. Man, this shit brings back memories. Yeah, okay, you can't rift me. Pretty freaking sweet combo. I mean, you gotta say, like, they just don't make the cards like they did. They just brought back sliding, and they tried to have, like, some cool slide, or, not sliding, cycling, rather, and they just tried to bring back some cool cycling mechanics. Alright, we'll just take the 4. And it just didn't feel the same. I mean, maybe when Hour of Devastation comes out and they do more with cycling, perhaps. Yeah. Pseudo lifelink. We forgot about that. Yeah. Alright. But yeah, maybe when Hour of Devastation comes out, they'll do something cool with cycling that'll, like, enable Drakehaven. Another Lightning Rift's pretty good. Okay, we got a Logic. We need some lands. Would be pretty ideal, but I guess we just hold up Circular Logic and hope for the best at the moment. We're definitely tied up on land. It'd be lovely to be able to cast Circular Logic and Unsummon, or to be able to flashback Roar of the Worm and just have this Exalted Angel handled. Although he could just slide out the Worm token, I guess. That makes sense. He only has 2 cards, though, but I mean, he can go Cycler into Cycler into Cycler. That's a thing. I think we're going to unsummon this thing. He could just hard cast it, or he could just slide it in response, but it still pulls it out of combat. It's him gaining the life isn't, or her, sorry, him or her gaining the life isn't going to help us at all, so. And if he tries to cycle to rift down this guy, so be it. Alright, so he has a slide trigger, 2 rift triggers. So he's dealing 4 to the Mongrel. I guess I could pitch Roar, Unsummon, and Wonder if I wanted to. Okay, he could just slide something else out. Alright, I'll just let it happen. Yeah, just too much. Giving up too much value. Yeah. At least he's not using these rift triggers on me. And I do have another discard outlet in play. Alright. Gain your 2 life. This deck gains insane amounts of life between the Exalted Angel and a bunch of Renewed Faith. Two slides. This deck is absurd. God, the deck was so sweet. Land. No land. Alright. I don't think we circular anything, because he's just going to cycle for the rest of the game. We don't have another island. We don't have anything to draw cards with. He could just very easily pop a Merfolk with one Lightning Rift. So let's just send this thing back to him so we can't slide trigger it. And let's get in for 3. Try to claw back into this thing. Hopefully he just runs out. Okay, he's just going to hard cast. Well, that's good. At least he's not cycling and getting a bunch of triggers. Forest, the wrong land, but I guess let's just flashback over the worm. I mean, he's just going to cycle and slide it out of play. Roar of the Worm's pretty horrible in this matchup. But that's okay. We have the ability to sideboard those out and sideboard it into... Alright, yep. 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 And yep. Yeah. Just the blowout that happens. I don't think we're going to claw into this one. Yep, pretty good. I could just continually return this to his hand, too. Is it chipping for 4? Yeah. Alright. I don't want to suffer any longer. Alright. So these are terrible. We want Ray of Revelation. Quiet Spec to try to draw into them. And then I guess we trim. Unsummon's pretty bad here. But Temporal Spring's okay. One of. Wonder seems decent because Flyers. He's winning with Exalted Angels. Yeah, alright. I guess let's jam that, and hopefully we can, Quiet Speculation, dump the Rays into our graveyard, and wreck his slides. Sounds silly. I think we mulligan. I think it's ugly, but it's a keep. And I guess we want to Root Walla, so... Oh. I almost missed my land drop there. Alright. I'm guessing turn 2 Lightning Rift. doing on his end step, so I could attack with both of them. I could still switch the power toughness of Aquamoeba with Wonder, and I get to hold up Quiet, or Circular Logic rather, and I get to pump the Root Walla. You're taking 6. Here's Cycle of Renewed Faith on my end step. No? Oh, but you're gonna tap out, you beautiful man. Oh dear lord. How do you do this on Magic Online? Okay. Ding. And that's just how you write it up. Just tap out for that Astral Side, and you just get to snap off a Circular for 1. That is why this deck was so good. Alright, a Forest. Yeah, I think we still play it. And then... we still get to hold up Circular for 2 next turn. Should be pretty good. Yeah, we have to stop the Wrath of God. Lightning Rift. Burning Wish. Yeah, alright. Slice and dice, 4 damage to each creature. Cycling, it deals 1 damage to each creature. Alright. Let's see. Okay, with Cycling Response, yeah, that's no good. That's an okay draw, though. So I guess you get the root. Let's take 1 to 5. Well, we can end step, flash in the Root Wall, and that should do it. Unless he has a, you could just face up, cast a Exalted Angel here. It's pretty good. Yep, that's what I figured. That's pretty decent. Well, now we're in a jam. Let's see. How can we play this? We swing for 6. He blocks and eats a creature. We can't trade with it. Gains 4, takes 3, goes to 6. Pretty terrible. Alright. So I guess what we do is we pass. I think we're going to have to double block this thing and try to kill it. And the good news is if he taps out a bunch of mana to try to do this sort of thing. Maybe he tries to cycle now and rift away something before he attacks. That's fine. Yeah, he's going to swing in. So do we let him gain? No, we have to block. So, alright, so that's a pretty huge blowout, but not much I could do there. Exalted Angel's a house, man. It's a good magic card, and now there's Circular Logic, and I think they just stabilize and probably take over. Yeah, I need something to the effect of a Deep Analysis. Yeah, the lifelink's just going to be too much. Well, win some, lose some, right? Yeah, that'll do it. Alright, well, unfortunately, we did not go 2-1. You know, it is what it is. The mono black control match was pretty bad for us. The Astral Slide match, I mean, we had the Mulligan game 1, and then, Mulligan game 2, and it just, we thought we had the advantage. We almost got there, put them on a real clock, and then they were able to just face up an Exalted Angel. Sometimes that's all it takes. We didn't draw any major haymakers. An Arrogant Worm at any time would have been fine. It would border out around summon effects. Don't know if it was 100% correct, but it feels like it might be. Just because they are strictly 2 Exalted Angels and then the Eternal Dragons or whatever. Those were their only 2 guys. So that is that. That was the Gauntlet. I'm going to probably try to do one more of these and record it. But for now, I appreciate all my viewers. Please like, comment, subscribe down below. Tell me what you think of this Gauntlet, if you've played it, the decks that you've played, some sweet plays that you've done. And I'll be back for another one for sure. Either way, I appreciate it, and I'll see you soon.